What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So today so your girl recently moved into her own place and now I need to unpack. So I finally got my dresser up, which will be shown in another video, like everything. But I got my dresser up, I got my bed up. My room is dang near set up and I need to unpack. I still have boxes filled with clothes and there's no clothes in these dressers. Like, there's no clothes in the dressers, y'all. So what I'm gonna be doing today is unpacking, putting some clothes into the dresser while telling you guys some red flags and green flags when it comes to dating apps. Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. I got my notes. So when it comes to dating apps, I guess green flags and red flags all depend on what you're going for, what your intentions are on the dating app yourself. So what may be a red flag to me may be a green flag for you. If you are looking for something serious, you know, you're trying to be intentional on the app, you're looking for love on the app, you know, things happen. I damn near thought I found my soulmate on that bitch. Okay, so the first red flag that I have for you guys is when they suggest their social media too quickly. I feel like when they suggest their social media too quickly, that's just a red flag. Like, I don't want to see your Instagram just yet. Like, even if I want to see your Instagram, don't push me to your socials. Like, I don't know, it gives like you're trying to collect followers and y'all social media, y'all Instagram, it don't even be tea. If you gonna tell me to go to your socials, at least give me something to look at, you know what I'm saying? And it don't even be nothing to look at. And on some dating apps, they do have the option where you can add your Instagram or your social media, so I get a sneak peek of what you're working with anyways. So you don't need to 2 minutes into the conversation you're saying I don't be on here. You absolutely do. Your bubble is green at 12 a.m. Like, stop lying. Y'all just be lying. Why y'all be lying? Like, if they're redirecting you to their social media before you guys even have a real conversation, that's absolutely a red flag to me. The next red flag that I got is if their sexual preference is missing. So on Hinge, because that's the only app I can really like. That's the only app that I really like. No. On Hinge, there is a section. There is a section where you can put if you straight, bisexual, or whatever else options that's on it. You can show it. There's an option to prefer not to say, or you can show if you straight or if you're not straight. So if that feature is missing, I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't like the spirit of confusion. So I'm just X. I'm just X. Red flag. Give it to me clear. Give it to me straight. Okay. So yeah, that's a red flag, y'all. Make sure y'all look out for that. Next red flag that I got for you guys is if their profile says figuring out my dating goals. If you don't even see what their dating goals are, because there's a lot of options. It could be long term, it could be short term, it could be life partner or short term, open to long. And then there's figuring out my dating goals. Like, you ain't picked none of it. All of those options, you couldn't click one. You just prefer not to say anything. No, that's just a red flag to me. Am I tripping? That's a red flag. So if their profile says they're figuring out their dating goals, you know what they came for. You know what they came for. So don't get on that app conversating with somebody who said they're trying to figure out what their dating goals are. And then when their intention seems to be, you know, to hit it and quit it, you acting confused. You acting confused. He already said, I'm figuring it out. You either her or you not her. That's only a red flag if you not on there, you know, trying to have fun as well. If you on there trying to have your fun, then I feel like people who put figuring out my dating goals are trying to have fun. That one is a bit tricky because 9 times out of 10, If they say they're figuring out their dating goals, that one is a bit more loud and in your face that they're not really trying to pursue anything. But it be a lot of ain't-ish guys on there who may put long-term, who really ain't looking for something long-term. Them guys, they're just trying to trick you. They're trying to get them girls who, I don't know why you're trying to trick us. There's other girls on there that say they're trying to figure it out too. Why would you look at my profile and see I'm looking for long-term and you figuring out your dating goals and you pursuing me? Another red flag that I have / ick, if I see your tongue is out, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I've seen way too many tongues out. Like, what are we doing? No. This, no. No. I gotta X you. I gotta X you. You can't put that on your profile and think that I'm gonna like match with you. I just don't feel like my man would be doing that. Okay? So that's a red flag to me. Another red flag to me is gas station pictures. What are we doing? Or only gym pictures. If you only have gas station pictures, I don't know. It's just giving ghetto. It's giving ghetto. I need to see you outside. Let me see you doing something. Let me see you doing activities. What do you like to do? You know? Why are you only posted up at the gas station? You have a bottle of Remy Martin in your hand. You got the blunt in hand. You got some money in your... You posted up on the car. I can't match with that, bro. I can't do much with that, bro. I hate when y'all only be in a gas station. Like, we gotta pick another spot. Like, a restaurant. Y'all don't go nowhere else. That's what that tells me. If you're only posted up at the gas station, it's giving like you don't really go like out elsewhere. Take a picture golfing. Go fishing. Something. Take a picture working. I don't know. And another one. If they only in the gym, conceited. They're conceited. If they're only posting gym pictures, they're conceited. Ladies, I know we like a guy in the gym. We love a man in the gym. I do too. I like a guy, you know, who gonna flex his ish. I like a guy with that, you know what I'm saying? I like that, you know what I mean? But I feel like you think you too cute. I don't think there's nothing wrong with, you know, 2, maybe 3. Maybe 3 if you're not photogenic and you just happen to only take pictures in the gym. But all of your posts, you're lifting weights and you're just... It's just too much. It's too much. I'm not interested. I already know what you want. You conceited. You gonna think you prettier than me. You gonna tell me to add you on Instagram. I don't want to see you. Y'all, I'm barely focused on the plan. Y'all, I had to switch positions. My feet was killing me. Another red flag that I have is no real answers on the profile. For example, I'm convinced that I don't know. Unusual skills, I don't know. You can't tell me you matching with that thinking you gonna find love. I'm sorry. He making it very clear, like, I'm not wasting my time with all these prompts and all these paragraphs. I'm here for one thing and one thing only, bro. You know the goal. You know the goal. If y'all got the same goals, hey, you know, okay, I don't judge. But even if, I don't know, do we like a guy who is more loud with his BS, or do we like a guy who at least is like a clever BSer, you know, a BSer that puts in effort? If he says things like, I go crazy for a woman in lingerie, you can't like show up on a date fully dressed, bro. The first link up, you know what to wear. He told you what to wear. If you trying to make him go crazy, you need to be in lingerie. So don't show up. Don't pull up on him. Or don't let him pull up on you and you fully clothed. He's gonna be like, ew. If his responses are very slow, he's not interested. Low effort type of energy. He probably is communicating with a lot of women on the app and you just didn't stand out. I don't know. If he's responding very slow, like he's taking hours to respond, you know, it's not a huge deal in the beginning. But if you are looking for something intentional, that is a red flag. That means he probably has multiple women he's communicating with, or he's just not really interested, so he's not responding back in a timely manner. Another thing to keep an eye out for is fetishes. There are a lot of men on the app with fetishes, okay? Let me show you. If he's an older man and his name on the profile is white chocolate, red flag. If he says, don't hate me if I only date black women, bonus points if you tatted and can sing 90s rap with me, red flag. Let me just go ahead and just show y'all the best that I can. 43, pharmaceutical entrepreneur at the trap. Red flag, bruh. Red flag, bruh. His master's is in drugs and behavior. I ain't matching with that, bro. I'm not matching with that. You can't tell me y'all matching with that, bro. And then on one of his pictures, he posted up like this. Absolutely not. Unless, you know, you on there looking for some coins and you tatted and you can sing 90s rap with him, then absolutely yes. I support. Don't go looking for love and then trying to match with a profile like that. Overall, there's a lot of red flags to look out for. There's a lot of things, depending on what you're looking for, that you may not like, that may turn you off. Me personally, I don't like if your feet is kicked up like this. Yes, they do that. Like, I'm not like trying to get shot. I'm not matching with it. Anywho, let's switch gears. Let's get into some green flags. Okay. So some green flags, if he seems intentional, if he asks questions and he's curious about you and his behavior matches his words, that's a green flag. Because there's a lot of guys, they may say they're looking for a long-term relationship, and then 10 minutes into the conversation, it gets overly sexual, or their behavior just doesn't match what they say they're looking for. You want a guy who's going to ask you questions about yourself, who's going to try to dig deeper into who you are, see if you guys are compatible, see if you guys have similar interests. That's a green flag. Another green flag that I have for you guys is if his pictures are in different settings. So if he has pictures traveling or in a church outfit, not saying that they're the best ones, but it's better than only gas station pictures. Or if he's posted up with his friends, his family, that's showing a little bit of transparency in his lifestyle. So you kind of getting a little bit of a glimpse into who this person is. You can't get a glimpse into who this person is if you just post it up at Wawa. Like, what do you do? Like, where are we? You know, let me see what my lifestyle may look like. That is a green flag to me. Another green flag that I have is if he has quality voice notes, or if his profile is complete. So as y'all saw in the last one with the I don't knows, that to me is an incomplete profile. But because you can leave voice notes on Hinge, which I really like. I like to know what you sound like, because yeah, that matters. There's the guys who have voice notes and it's like they're telling a joke and it's like funny. You kind of get, again, you get a glimpse into how the person sounds, their sense of humor. So a quality voice note is appreciated. I don't know if other dating apps do that, but I like that feature. And if their profile is complete, if they actually put in effort into their profile, they're giving complete answers to the prompts, then that's a green flag. That's a green flag. It's giving that you actually may be looking for something. green flag to me. Another green flag that I have, if his communication is consistent. So timely responses. If he's consistent with his communication, he's like responding at a timely manner, that to me is a green flag. You may be responding to everybody at a timely manner, but at least, you know, I don't feel that. I hate when a guy don't know. Y'all men don't know how to juggle multiple women. We always can tell or feel if we may not be number one. Very rarely do you guys all make us feel, you make all the women feel like we number one. I can sense when Judy not number one. So, you know, just don't let me feel it. Don't let me like remember that you on Hinge. Don't remind me that you may be talking to other women. So if they're responding at a timely manner, that to me is a green flag. And it shows a little bit of interest. Like, okay, he may be messing with me. And, you know, you guys get to feel each other out and have a real conversation. I think the difference between intentional and not as intentional is how long they take to initiate, you know, meeting up and taking you out on a date. Like, you have to listen to their verbiage. Are they saying like hang out? What words are they using? Hang out, link up, meet up? Or are they saying things like, I want to take you out, I want to take you on a date, or what do you like to do, so they can know where to take you? These are key words to look out for, so you can know what are his intentions. And the guys who don't like mention anything at all, or they mention things but there's no like action behind it, red flag. Red flag. He doesn't really have any intention to take things further, take the next step. So that's just about all of the flags that I have for you guys. I'm sure there's a lot more, but I haven't been on a dating app in over, what month we in? Yeah, it's been almost a year since I was on a dating app. So I really can't remember. These screenshots, they're old. I screenshotted some of those profiles because I was just baffled at what I was seeing. Like, for my first time, like really actually trying this dating app thing for real, and seeing that this is what's out here, like this is what the men are doing, you know, it was just like ew, what are we doing? You know what I mean? A lot of these things is just going off of what I can remember. I do recommend the girlies to switch your area code up just a little bit. I personally don't like to shop in the area. I like to branch out. If you want to branch out a lot a bit, I do recommend that too. I definitely went around the world. I went to different cities. I was in Miami, I was in Texas, I was in Alabama, I was in New York, I was in Paris, I went to another country, I was in the UK. I goddamn thought I found my soulmate. For real. So, nonetheless, they're all the same. Regardless of the location, majority of them are all the same. There is a chance of finding love on there. It does exist. I've seen it. But that wasn't the case for me. Yeah, if you want to, you know, trying to just like feel it out and have a little fun, then yeah, change that location. Change the low. Matter of fact, first thing you do, change the low. Don't waste your time in your city, because you're gonna see the same things. You're gonna see the guns. Yo, when you change your location, go to Europe. Just go to Europe. Forget Houston, Texas, Miami. They're all the same still. Go to Europe. They be outside. Oh, they travel. They living good. Get flown out. Please get flown out. Okay. If you going on there for fun, and there is a potential for love. There's a potential for love. If you're on there, you know, just trying to like have a little excitement in your life, change the low. The accents, all that, like all is fun. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Hinge can be fun. Plus, you don't want to be getting recognized. That was another thing for me. I was scared to be on a dating app because when I was like, I was a jit, and I was like, let me just try the Tinder thing. I only downloaded Tinder because I wanted to do the swiping. I just wanted to see how that felt. And then someone DM me like, hey, like, I don't know if you know, but I think someone like maybe using your profile or something like that. And I'm like, hell no, like, this ain't for me. I can't be getting like caught. If you don't really care if you're seen on an app, then cool. But me personally, it's not for me. I don't like it. Change your location and be honest too, because I was very honest when I did change my location. I let them know like, hey, like, I just am trying to see if my soulmate is out here, you know. And 9 times out of 10, the guys will not care that you change your location. They they just love women, so it doesn't really matter where you are. Like, they're still going to entertain the conversation. So just be straight up with them. I do find it just a little bit like suspicious when men do it though, because I definitely did get got or whatnot. I thought that the guy was in my area, and then he came clean and was like, hey, you know, by the way, like, I'm not. And I'm like, dang, that's what actually, that's when I knew I could change my location. After he was like, oh, I'm not in your area, I'm like, oh my god, like, I could really like go anywhere I want to go, like, with no problem. That he put me on. So, but I do find it just a little bit suspicious when men change their location, but because I think that same guy had a girlfriend. I don't know. Turns out that I do think he did have a girl. So, you know, just keep an eye out. Some advice for the girlies on your profile: make it good. 9 times out of 10, the girlies' profiles are good. Me and my friend, we did pretend to be a man. We did pretend to be a man, but we did it with the UK girlies. So we pretended to like switch our preference. Actually, not pretend to be a man, but we switched our preference. So we made our like sexual preference to be women, to see what the guys are seeing. It's some baddies out there. Oh my, I was like, oh my gosh, okay. The UK girlies, they be eating. 9 times out of 10, women's profile are like, so, but yeah, if you on there, you know, trying to pop your ish all the way, you know, put some nice pictures on there. Especially if you're gonna change your location to Europe, put some quality pictures on there, okay? And my last piece of advice for the girlies is to keep your options open. Please keep your options open. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket too quickly. You don't want to just write off everybody else just because you're getting along better with one guy. I know us girlies, as soon as we find one guy we like the most out of all guys, it's like we're gung-ho on this one guy. But no, y'all, you got to play the game. You still got to play the game on Hinge, because you met them on Hinge at the end of the day. Like, unless there's more intention behind these conversations, there's actions, and you know, conversations are being had where y'all both are in agreement, like, okay, it's you for me and it's me for you, and y'all both deleting the app. Keep talking, like I said, Judy thought she found love. Judy quickly, okay, maybe it wasn't quickly, but Judy finally realized that this love was one-sided. It was a fantasy, you know. There was no intention behind the words. There was no action. I don't think there was no words. Maybe it was just delusion, because there wasn't even no words. There was never no like, babe, I love you. There was never no like, I even like your ass a lot, for real. Like, yeah, it was vibes. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because if there's no intention, if there's no action, or, you know, at least a little bit of words, like, he gotta at least like you. Like, he gotta at least tell you he feel away. Like, if he's not telling you how he feel about you, if he's not emotionally ready or emotionally mature, if he's not emotionally available, don't put all your eggs in his basket, because you're probably writing off or turning a blind eye to other potential guys who are going to do all of the things that this guy that you're so gung-ho on, just because y'all got a connection or a vibe, isn't giving you, or is willing to give you, or may never give you. So yeah, y'all, keep your options open. or you know, your feelings may get hurt. Like, keep your options open. Come on, play the game. Play the game. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you can get notified whenever I post a new video. And drop down below in the comments, you know, some of your experiences on a dating app. You know, tell me some stories. Have you ever got catfish? Like, I'm all ears, you know. Let me know if you have any questions as well. I will respond and let you know what I think when it comes to the dating apps. If you guys would like to see similar videos to these that I've been doing, such as the ICKS and red flags video, you know, let me know what you guys would like to see more of. I am loving doing these videos for you guys. There's a lot more content on the way. Like, it's about to get like crazy, like for real. It's about to get serious. Like, I'm not playing. Judy on Demon Time, Danger Mafia not letting up. Okay, it's not gonna be Danger Mafia. I don't know. I don't have a name yet, you know. Maybe you guys will help me out, give me some ideas. But I think I do want to incorporate danger in it because, you know, like, period. Like, come on. My last name not Danger for no reason. It got to get utilized. So there is going to be a lot on the way. And some apartment content, some hauls. Like, I'm really about to like go all in for real. So stay tuned. Like the video. Like the video. What you waiting on? Subscribe. Stay connected with me. And I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.
I might just hit it through a horn. That's on my element. I like dark skin. Love a melanin. Talk, pushing me to talk. When I'm stepping in, 30 bottles of the food till I'm sentimental. I had the Lambo. Switch to the Rari. I'm a gangster.